Good morning, it's Meredith from Kitchen to Table, and today I wanted to share with you a fabulous little breakfast dish that's quick and easy to prepare. I think the kids will love it, and it's also great for a midweek lunch when you're at home and you've just got a few things in the fridge and you're going, what will I have to eat? This is a great little option for those times. Now, this idea I saw from Nadia Hassan. She was one of the winners of the Great British Bake Off, and she has a fabulous show on Netflix, and I love her style, and her food is really yummy and all of that. So let's dive in and get this dish made. It's basically an omelette wrap, and you can flavour it up with anything that you like. I usually do a couple of eggs, some feta cheese, some coriander, jalapeno chili, but you could just do cheddar cheese, maybe some parsley or spring onions. You could wrap some crispy bacon up in it once it's cooked. Really, the options are endless and guided by your favourite ingredients. So let's get started. Okay, so let's have a look at our ingredients. We've got a couple of eggs. I've got some coriander. I've got some grated cheddar today just because that's what I had in the fridge. I've got my whole grain wrap, but you could use any type of wrap or tortilla that you like. I've got some salt and pepper for seasoning, and then I have got some of this Chotomoto crispy chili oil, which I might add on towards the end just to give my wrap a little extra kick. So that's basically all that you need, a little bit of oil or butter for the pan to stop the eggs sticking, but that's it. Okay, so just another little point to note before we get started is that with your fry pan, you want a non-stick fry pan so that the egg releases nice and easily, and you want a fry pan that's approximately the size of your wrap, or at least that the wrap will fit inside, just like that. Yeah, so if you've got a small wrap, you can use a small fry pan, like a 24 centimetre size perhaps. This one here is a 28 centimetre, and that takes one of these sort of regular size wraps. So I'm just heating that pan up, and in the meantime, I'm going to get my eggs ready. So I've got 2 eggs in here. I'm going to season that with some salt and some pepper, and I'm just going to give that a little whisk. Okay, so when the pan is hot, I've got my pan heating just over medium-high heat. I'm just waiting for that pan to get nice and hot. Then we'll add in a little bit of oil. Okay, so in with the egg, and it's just going to cover the surface of the pan. So just give it a little wriggle around. So now it's going to cook pretty quickly because, it's fairly thin. And what we want to do is stick that wrap or the tortilla bread onto the damp egg before it fully sets. Now at this point, if you're going to add some herbs or the cheese, I would add that in now. So I'm just going to sprinkle over some of my coriander, and I'll sprinkle in some of the cheese. And then we'll get our wrap bread on top of that. Okay, so then once you've done that, wrap bread on and just press it down so that it has a chance to stick to the egg. And we're just going to let that cook until the egg browns up on the bottom and becomes fully cooked. And then we'll flip it over so that the tortilla gets a little bit of heat on its surface. And then we'll take it out and wrap it up. So you'll want like a spatula. And then working quickly, you just want to get your spatula in underneath, flip it over, and now we're going to brown up that tortilla on the underside. Now this is where you could add in some of the chili oil that we talked about. If you wanted some nice fresh rocket leaves, you could add those in. If you had some crispy bacon that you'd been cooking in another pan, you could make a lovely little roll up. So I'm just going to sprinkle over some of this delicious crispy chili oil. It adds a bit of heat, and it's got the lovely flavours of the fried onions and shallots and garlic. So if you like a little bit of yummy goodness, go for the crispy chili oil available in store. Okay, so once our tortilla has had a chance to get a little bit warm on the bottom and a little bit toasty, just give it a minute or two. We will then roll this guy up So just as you're taking it out of the pan, just to fold over in thirds and then flip again and another fold over. Sorry, it's a bit hot. Like that. And then we take it out of the pan, and I usually just cut this either in half or in quarters, and you get this yummy little egg wrap tortilla. Now that's the yummiest little breakfast. It will keep you going for hours. Said it's a fabulous option for breakfast, for lunch, or an easy Sunday night dinner. I'm sure everyone in the family will enjoy them. Share with me all the different flavors that you put together. I'd love to hear about it. And thanks so much for watching. We look forward to seeing you again next time, and have a lovely day. Bye.